I've seen people, borrow money for new equipment that they didn't have a strategy on how to employ it immediately. And so 6 months later, they're still paying on the loan, the money they borrowed. And worse yet, they borrowed at a high interest rate on one of these other programs, not like a standard term loan, or, something that would have been a little bit more manageable. And ironically, I sit down with them and I say, what was your logic behind that? Oh, I was going to do this. And I'm like, is that what you normally do? Is that your primary business? No, I just thought I could make some good money on it. I'm like, well, if you had the outlet, maybe, but I'm not sure that was the right strategy. So I love what you said, right? Having a plan for this before you jump into it, because as a coach, that's my philosophy. I'm like, let's make sure we have a good strategy on what we do with this before you take this dead on. And then, when we get to a point where, okay, now it's untenable, right? Now we've got to try and salvage it from the, the jaws of the pit of despair. What are the solutions? And I shared a little bit of my personal story with you in regards to my trucking business and kind of where I ended up in that. And I danced with the devil as well and got burned in the loans that I borrowed. I had a good strategy. I just didn't account for one of the things. I didn't go far enough in that planning strategy to account for something that I probably should have seen, I didn't see, and consequently, left me in a spot. And I really wish I had known you guys at the time, because of what I went through with the MCA loans and trying to get out from underneath that was a whole nother nightmare in and of itself.